Hi. First topic. Bitchiness. Oh, great old bitchiness. How can I say this? There's two type of people in this world. There's one that loves drama. There's two that hates drama. I'm the second one, unfortunately. Hi, crew. Why do people want drama in their lives? Do you really want to have that constant feeling in your down here? Do you really constantly want that in you? Like, for example, I just came back from a beautiful weekend. Two of my best friends got married this weekend, and it was fantastic. It was great. It was amazing. Like, their smiles were amazing, their laughter, the atmosphere in the whole situation was amazing. And honestly, I feel that two people are amazingly in love. You should support them. You should love them. If you're at a wedding, you're there for the bride and groom. They're your people, you know. Now, backtrack 2 weeks ago. There was an incident. I went to the bridal party in Australia. We call it the hen's night. I don't know what they call a bridal party, I think, in America. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, the woman thing. And then you have the groom's night as well, which is the in Australia we call it the bucks party. So I went to their house in a city that I'm not going to tell you which city they're from, because that's stalking. Not that. Anyway, and we had a great time. But the amount of bitchiness between everyone there, between the maid of honor, between the bridesmaids, all the girls involved, it wasn't necessary in the end. And do you know what the worst part is? The bride could feel it, could see it. Like, yeah, the bridesmaids, not the bridesmaid, the maid of honor had some things that she needed to sort out, like the things she didn't plan properly, how she's supposed to plan the bridal night party night thing, hen's night, properly and stuff. So it was very, very a massive thing going on the whole time, and it just, nah. And do you know what? At the beginning of the weekend, I actually loved it. I loved it. I got to see my friends that I hadn't seen since school. I got to see people that I've never met before, that the bride, who is one of my dearest friends, are friends with now, and got to meet them and got to see where she lived and everything. It was actually the first time I went to that city where she lived, and I was amazed. We went to a lot of places where I never been to. I always wanted to be to. I went to, not be to, went to, wanted to go to. Sorry, Grandma. Anyway, it at the point of frustration, the drama and the bitchiness wasn't needed. It was not needed. And I actually wanted to. I was actually at the point where I actually asked the groom, because they lived together, the bride and the groom. I actually wanted to ask the groom, hey, can I ditch the girls with you guys? Like, I know I'm a chick, but, you know, can I pretend to be one of the brothers, you know, and go have a great groom's day with you guys and not avoid all thisness. Oh, it was so tiring. Ooh. But anyway, you know what? That's over. But the thing is, what made me the most angriest, because we had that weekend 2 weeks ago of that, half of that bitchiness came to the wedding. And I'm like to one of my friends, why are we still talking about this? Why are we still like this? After this day, we will most likely never see the friends she has in the city that she stays with, blah, 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 ever again. We might see them if we go, like, visit the bride and groom, who I'm talking about, this wedding, like, their place, because they do live with them. We might see them then, but we'll never see them after this day on a casual basis. We will see each other, like, the maid of honor is one of my dearest friends, and things got said about her that was bullshit. Sorry for swearing. BS. It was BS. And one of the bridesmaids, who is the... Oh, so the bride, the maid of honor, and one of the bridesmaids and I went to school together, and we were all the bestest friends. And in that weekend of the bridal party, kind of just, it tore us into a place where we didn't trust each other. We didn't, to a point we couldn't trust each other anymore. You know? Did that girl really say that about that girl? I know her. She's not like that. What is going on? You know? And the thing is, the worst thing is that I let someone who I didn't know, that I just met, make me believe that the person I've known for 7-8 years is this type of person. And that's not cool. Why did I even think like that? You know, instead of going up to the person who I know the longest, who I know isn't like that, I believed the person I just met 5 minutes ago. And I'm just like now, like, to this point, once I realized how stupid I was. Sorry, I just thought something moved. There's nothing there. I literally kicked myself in the foot, because I'm like, what the hell am I doing? So why the actual F do people do that? Why do people even think it's okay to bitch? It's not. It's not okay. It only leads to hurt and pain and everything. And yesterday, some of it came out during the beautiful day of putting two people legally, nicely together in a beautifulness. Some of it came out, and I'm just like, this is not on. We shouldn't be doing this, and it's not cool. It's just not. It's not cool, and we shouldn't tolerate people talking about each other. It's just annoying. Like, in life, you will always get it. But the point of this is, why do people always... Why do we have to tolerate people's bullshit for this? And why do we have to put up with it? It's not right. It really isn't. Sorry, I'm talking myself in circles. My second issue is privacy. Privacy. The fuck? Don't even get me started. Why are people like this? Yesterday, I love my friends again. I'm gonna use the wedding thing again. Yesterday, I don't even care if this person finds this video and knows that I'm talking about him, because he was an ass. An absolute. And I don't care if he's very good friends with my friends that got married yesterday, because I love them to bits, but he was a douchebag. Okay, so I have, okay, yeah, okay, I'm 24, I understand his point of view, kind of, he is like, also probably my age, I don't care, and I am a teenager by soul, having Jimin and Sugar and Rapman, all three of them, as my phone background, you know, and, sorry, my hand's aching, leave me alone, sorry, oh, fucking hell, okay, so, in the first place, privacy also comes through with respect. It comes with respect, bitch. Privacy equals respect. Equals happiness. We want happiness. Happiness is point key of life. Okay, we want to be happy. Okay, respect people. This guy, as I was like on my phone, I was going on Kick, replying to some people's, because I love them and they're amazing and funny, and yeah, you know, random people in group chats. It's the best thing in the world. Talking to strangers is the best thing in the world, because you don't know them and you just want to brag about how hot Namjoon looked in that one photo with his beautiful hair and his beautiful this, and they'll like send you a hot photo of Yoongi and mutual respect, okay? Anyway, so I'm on my phone getting it open, and he looks over my shoulder at my, thank you very much, at my phone, sees Yoongi, Jimin, and Namjoon on my background. Sorry, I'm looking at me, not the camera. And then he's like, oh, who are those guys? And I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, I'm not showing you. Who are you? Like, he's like one of their friends. And I have met him before. He's actually a decent dude before this moment. He's like, oh, are those three guys you're most likely a polyamic, I can't say the word. I don't know what the word is right now. A poly relationship in with. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Sorry for swearing. I'm like, who are you? Just assuming this. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me. Where I'm from. I bet you don't even remember my freaking name. Who are you to assume that the three guys on my freaking background picture page wallpaper is in a poly relationship with me? Who are you? Like, I told my friend, the bridesmaid, not the maid of honor, the bridesmaid, what he said. She's just like, you said what now? Like, excuse me? She couldn't even believe. Luckily, I didn't go up to the bride or the groom and told them what he said. And that's not worse. One of my friends who is, well, I just met her she's like the longest friend of the bride and the groom. She's amazing. She has a daughter who is the cutest thing. She's like a year and a half, and she's like sitting across me, and she's just looking at me like, did he just ask you that? Like, oh my gosh. And then, so she's sitting across me. The bride and groom and the bridesmaids are probably still taking photos. They're a little bit late on schedule, maybe 10 minutes. And the guy next to me, he's just as big of an idiot, bigger idiot than the guy sitting, like the poly dude. He's sitting there, and he'd been all like, oh, they're probably gone to the pub, which is like bar or whatever. Where the place go where you have a beer, you know, alcohol. a pub real quick. They're probably gonna go to the park real quick and then come here. Or, you know what? The bride and groom just got married, so they're probably having a quickie, which means sex. Quick sex. And I'm like, excuse me. And then, and then the guys, and I kind of laugh. It's mini funny. We're like, haha, joke, funny. So he's not swearing or anything. The guy next to me, so this little girl in front of me is 1.5. This is where she's starting to learn words. You know, we don't swear around kids. It's like #1 rule you do around kids. You don't swear because you'll expect a bitch slap from one of the parents or a dirty look. Probably just a dirty look. But this guy is like, oh, what are we laughing about? Because he didn't hear it. And then I told him it's probably either bar or quickie. And he's like, oh, yes. The good old fuck before the wedding ceremony. I could see that in those two. And I'm like, what did you just fucking say? Oh, sorry for swearing again. Sorry. But I know I'm not, swearing is a no-go, but like, and the worst thing is, right next to him, there is sitting an old lady, like, and she's like in her 70s, and across from him, next to the little girl, is an elderly man in like his age. You, as a respectable young adult, freaking should not be saying stuff like that in front of the elderly, in front of children, in front of people, full stop. It's just respect. Privacy and respect. Why are people like this? Like, he's not the first person, fucking situation. Sorry. He's not the first person I met that's like this. And the sad thing is, it's probably not the last person that I'm going to meet like this. But can everyone just have some moralness of respect in their life for other people? Why are people like this? I'm sorry, this video is gonna be like 20 minutes long, but I don't care. I'm just ranting. And I'm going to upload this because it's true. It's my feelings. It's life. Life is like this, and I'm done. I'm actually done. I actually feel much better now. Thank you for letting me. You don't have a choice in this, but I'm just like, I'm going to upload this video so people know what I'm feeling right now. And yeah. Thank you very much for listening to my crap. If you made it this far, and instead of saying this bitch is bullshit, sorry for swearing again, twice. then thank you. Alright, bye. Thank you. Peace out. See you on the flip side, I guess. Whatever.